Howdy, pantyhose lovers. What's going on, everybody? Hoseman Mississippi here, back with a new video. Welcome back once again to my channel. First of all, please excuse the background noise. I have the APU running in my truck. I am in my truck. The APU is running. It's not the quietest thing in the world. It is very cold outside. It's in the 20s outside. Here it's snowing. And so yeah, I've got the APU and the heater running. Anyhow, the pantyhose I have on, these are charcoal gray colored pantyhose from Sheertex, reinforced toe of course. This is a new pair from Sheertex that I got. Another new pair I got was a pair of navy blue pantyhose from them. Maybe I'll wear those in another video at some point in time, I don't know. But of course I've got on my black leotard as well and black shorts. Anyway, yeah, it has been a while since I've uploaded last. I just haven't had the time, really. I haven't had the time to shoot and upload videos. I probably said that in a previous video, like the last video I made when I was at home. But I am in my truck and I'm actually in Missouri this evening. I'm at the terminal in Stratford, Missouri. I now drive for Christensen Transportation. I'm already getting paid a lot more than what I was getting paid with my previous company, RBX. And Christensen, no lie, they are literally about a half mile down the road from RBX. And so it worked out really well for me. But I guess I will give you all a tour of this truck. I'm not going to take it outside, though. It is very cold outside. It is snowing. And, you know, snow it's frozen water. It's frozen water. I don't want it to get on my expensive Nikon camera and get in there and ruin things, okay? So I'm just going to give you all a tour of the inside of my truck. It's a little messy, but, you know, it is what it is. So, anyhow, here we go. Okay, I'm going to grab the camera. Yes, it's going to shake. It's going to make noise, everything like that. First of all, look at there. There's my dog, Winchester. Come here, Winchester. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody, Winchester. Yeah. Come here, come here. Good boy. This my good boy. Yeah, this my good Winchester. Okay, let's see. Well, I guess I'll, yeah, there's the upper bunk. It has two bunks, two beds. Just about all the same crap I had in the last truck I was in with the last company. Just bags full of stuff. My camo duffel bag is where I put clean clothes and my toiletries when I go to take a shower. My big ass suitcase. And this is just a pair of Jobst compression tights that I plan on putting on tomorrow. Clean clothes on top of here to put on tomorrow. And I've been wanting to show y'all this. I've been meaning to show y'all how I transport my hosiery. Well, here's a bag right here. What I do, I have a lot of pantyhose. I have a lot of hosiery. I have a lot of pantyhose and tights, all different brands and colors and all of that stuff. But anyway, what I do, I roll my when I clean them, when I wash my hosiery, I roll them up real tight and I put them in Ziploc bags, and of course you can see they're labeled. This one is sheer pantyhose. Another one is, well, this is sheer compression. It is the compression pantyhose that are sheer. And I just have my bags labeled like that, my hosiery bags. It makes it a lot easier to transport them. And it saves a lot of room. But anyway, a laundry bag full of clean clothes. I need to take all those out and put them in here. My laptop bag. And that is the controls. Right there is the controls for the APU. I turn that on, I can run all the electronics in here, the heater or air conditioner, whatever I want. I can get it as cold or as hot in here as I want. And that little Dewey right there where it says 14.4, that is actually a power inverter. I'm gonna grab my phone and turn on the flashlight so y'all can see. Well, hang on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Hang on. When I turn on the power inverter, there's actually a wall plug right there. I can plug up anything and run it, charge it, whatever. That's what the power inverter runs off of. And there's also one right there where I've got my lamp plugged into. So that's kind of cool. And there's my bed I was just laying on. Not very impressive, I know. Let's see. My laptop and Wi-Fi case for my camera. And here's a pull-out drawer. It actually, this actually opens up. This part right here, it actually opens up, but it's not opening all the way because my laptop is on top of it. But that's where I keep, like, when I deliver a load, they want us to hold on to the paperwork for 90 days. And after I get a load delivered, I keep it in here, the paperwork. So there's that. And this is a cabinet down here. I just keep stuff in it, shoes mostly. Shoes and bottled water is really what's in there. And this cabinet is difficult to open, so I'm not going to open it. And of course, right here, right above Winchester, over here, go over here, good boy. That's the refrigerator. I only have water and Sprite and a Gatorade in there right now. But that's the fridge. This is another cabinet. This one opens easily. Mostly bags in there. I hoard Walmart bags because that needs to be taken out, but that's what I use my Walmart bags for. Garbage in the truck. Let me get some lights turned on. I'm going to go up to the cab. Up here in the cab, get some lights turned on. I mean, it's basically the same as the other truck I was in. But this truck is a Peterbilt, and I love it. It's a Peterbilt. I love it. Now, one of my viewers actually wanted me to kind of explain all the gauges and things like that that are on the dashboard. So, what I'm going to do without starting the truck, I'm just going to turn the key. I'm actually going to turn on, I'm not going to turn the lights all the way on, but I want the dashboard to light up so y'all can see everything real good. Let's wait till it gets finished beeping. See, that's starting up, Peterbilt, and it's telling me collision mitigation system installed. I hate that thing. I'm not going to explain that. It's a pain in the butt. But, of course, let me zoom in. That gauge right there where it says coolant, that tells me how hot my engine is. Gives me my engine temperature. This gauge right here, ultra low sulfur diesel fuel only. That's my fuel gauge, obviously. Tells me how much fuel I've got in the tanks. Big trucks, they have 2 fuel tanks on each side of the truck. And that gauge right there, diesel exhaust fluid, it tells me how much diesel exhaust fluid I've got. There's a separate tank, a totally separate tank for the diesel exhaust fluid that big diesel engines have to have. They have to run on that diesel exhaust fluid. I can't exactly explain it. It cuts down on emissions, I think. And of course, that's the tachometer, RPM gauge. Speedometer, we should all be familiar with that. Let's see. That gauge right there tells me my oil pressure. This gauge right here tells me how much air is in my primary air tank. And this one is the secondary air tank, how much air is in it. And they are, they are both sitting at about 110, 115 psi, which is good. I don't know what all to explain here, honestly. Right there is where I set the parking brakes. I explained that in a previous video. And of course, those all should be familiar. The temperature controls for air conditioner and heater and fan speed, yada yada. That's a radio and CD player. That is my electronic log, but I'm not going to turn it on. Let's see, right here, where that says disable manual, I don't know what that does. That button right there turns on the light to the sleeper. Where it says spare, I don't know what that does. Some of these buttons, I don't know what they do. That button that has a lock and a funky looking symbol on it, I don't know what that does either. I don't mess with it. That button right there, I know what that does because I use it all the time. That is air suspension dump. When I get ready to drop a trailer, I push that button, it dumps all of the air out of the air suspension system on the truck, which makes it easier and smoother to pull out, to disconnect from a trailer. That button slides the fifth wheel. I could go into detail of all about that, but I'm not going to because I never use it. I know what that button does, but I never use it. That button, it puts it in four-wheel drive to explain it to where everybody can understand. That button puts the truck into four-wheel drive. It, well, you can see it says right there, interaxle diff lock. It says interaxle diff lock, D-I-F-F. And so that engages, well, really the 8 back tires of the truck. Just the truck itself, not the trailer. And that can be handy when you kind of get stuck a little bit and you need to get out of it. Push that and you can probably get out of it. Now, those buttons right there where it says on, off, set, resume, that's the cruise control. That knob right there lets me do different stuff with the dashboard thingamajig right there. Oh, see what I mean? Look at what this saying the temperature is. It's going back and forth between 22 and 21 degrees. Very cold outside. That's why I'm not going outside. Okay. And I showed y'all this in a previous video. This is the gear shifter. This is the gear shifter. It's automatic transmission. Turn it up for drive, middle for neutral, down for reverse. And also it has the Jake brakes on it. I push this down, and right there you can see when I push that down, the green engine looking symbol with the 3 green lights, it thinks the Jake brakes are on. And so I push that all the way back up and that turns off. And all that stuff right there just controls lights. That button right there turns on the fog lights. That one right there turns on rear lights to the truck. That one I think turns on interior lights. And of course down below, that one with the shape mark on it, I don't know what that does, but of course the red triangle, that button turns on the 4-way flashers, or the emergency flashers, whatever you want to call it. And I guess that's about it, but let me, if y'all can get a good look at, oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. See what I mean about it outside? You can see outside of my truck. This is what it looks like sitting in the driver's seat of one of these. Except, you know, I'm not rolling down the road right now. But look, you can see it has snowed. I think it might be still snowing a little bit, but it has snowed outside. It's very cold out there. Alright, I'm about to make this video too long. Well, I don't want to make it too long. I apologize that I'm not going to go outside and show y'all the outside of my truck. Here I am. My truck is gray. It is a Peterbilt. So if you want to look up Peterbilt trucks to see what it might look like, then knock yourself out. But I'm not going outside. Maybe I'll do another video like this in the future sometime, and go outside my truck, but not in weather like this, okay? I don't want to get out there in that mess any more than I have to. I'm sure y'all understand. Alright, oh yeah. I'm not going to turn it on because I did in a previous video. My CB radio, of course. And, well, that's about it. I'm going to turn the lights off here to the... I'm going to turn the key off too. Woo, that's blowing out cold air. Okay. Get back here where it's warmer. Ooh, nice and toasty back here. Now I'm going to set the camera back up so I can wrap up this video. Y'all please excuse all the bouncing and noise and everything. I need to make sure I'm getting the angle right so y'all can see me good. Oh yeah, that'll work. Oops, sorry. Okay, that'll work. Okay, well, I hope y'all enjoyed the video and a little tour of my truck. Yeah, so I guess that's gonna just about wrap it up for this video. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed it. As y'all can see, I really am a truck driver. I'm really back to work and back to driving a truck. It's just the only times that lately I've been able to shoot and upload videos when I've had time to is when I was at home. But this evening, obviously, I got time, and so I decided to shoot a video. I will try to not go so long without shooting and uploading, okay? I'll try not to go so long, but if I do, I'm sure y'all understand. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button so you will know when I have uploaded a new video. And don't forget to give that like button a nice big click. And if you have any questions or comments, anything like that for me, leave that in the comments section down below, and I will get back with you. Also, one more thing. There was one of my viewers who shall remain nameless. He emailed me with some questions and concerns of his, and I emailed him back. So, and I also told him I'm not going to make a video to answer him. I'll just email him back because at the time I didn't have time to make a video just for him. Okay, so if you're watching, I haven't received an email back from you. I hope you do email me back. I would like to hear back from you and what your thoughts are on what I told you. But now that is going to wrap it up for this video. As always, y'all, take care, have a good one, God bless, and I will see you soon. Bye. And please, please, please remember, men have freaking legs too. See y'all later.